Hi there, I'm I. Today, I'm gonna introduce Japanese characters. Do you know how many characters the Japanese have? There are some characters, but the standard Japanese characters are Kanji, Hiragana, and Katakana. For example, sensei, meaning teacher, and inu, meaning dog, are written like this. You can use these three characters to describe teachers and dogs in Japanese. Japanese people often use kanji to describe them. People receive a childish but soft and mild impression when you use hiragana. And when you use katakana, people think these are academic terms or seem to imply other words. First, kanji was brought from China around the 3rd century, and people in Japan used only kanji until the 7th century. In this picture, you can see a famous ancient Japanese poem written in only kanji. Second, around the 9th century, hiragana and katakana were developed from kanji. Like this picture on the right side, kanji changed into hiragana and katakana. Hiragana is used for native Japanese words, and katakana is used to write words from foreign countries. Let's move on to examples. 私はスーパーで魚を買いました。Meaning I bought fish at the supermarket is written like this. There are 3 kanji, 1 katakana word, and some hiragana. Basically, Japanese use kanji and katakana words and as a postpositional article, and at the end of the word, we use hiragana. Please repeat after me. 私はスーパーで魚を買いました。Okay, let's move on to the following example. すもももももも桃のうち which means plums and peaches are part of peaches. It is one of the famous Japanese tongue twisters. It is written in all hiragana. Don't you think it is hard to read? When you use katakana and kanji in addition to hiragana, it is easy to read. That's how people in Japan use 3 characters effectively. This is the end of my lecture. Thank you.
Hello, this is Mika. I would like to talk about name stamps regarding the theme words. Words are closely related to our lives in the countries around the world, but are used differently in the individual culture. So how words are used in Japan in daily life? The use of name stamps is a unique culture in Japan. Today, I would like to talk about the culture of name stamp known as hanko usage in Japan. The name stamp in Japanese is hanko or inkan. Japanese people have personal name stamps, hanko, to sign things to show you have checked. It became widely used in Japan at the beginning of Meiji period 151 years ago. Hanko is used formally on documents such as bank, marriage registrations, business contracts, and times when receiving a parcel. Also, artists use them as a signature. When stamping the hanko, we use the red ink. Generally, your last name, family name is curved on the circular hanko. These are the samples of the hanko whose name is Tokugawa. There are various fonts to carve the name Tokugawa. Hanko shows the identity of the person, and people order the hanko carving artist to manually make their own original hanko to avoid replication. So how Japan is different compared to foreign countries. In Europe and America, writing a signature is used as the identification of a person, whereas in Japan, Hanko is used in place of a signature. Nowadays, there are Hanko vending machines in local stores for creating an original Hanko. If you ever come to Japan, please try making your own Hanko. So this is my explanation of the Hanko. To add on, I would like to talk about the World's Image Graphic Museum in Roppongi that I went in February. This museum displayed words as graphic art and introduced typography. The picture on the left shows words written in an old-fashioned style. The picture on the bottom right is an interesting way of trying to use only Katakana to imitate a real kanji. It was a completely different aspect to look at words and compare them to different countries. So this is the end of my presentation. Thank you.